Alright, I'm gonna pick this back up.
Can I ask why you were filming the police station?
Yeah, I'm just doing an audit of the police station.
Why?
People are interested in public photography and stuff like
Alright, it's just because what you were filming is sensitive.
that. Okay.
Building.
I'm on a public
No,
footpath.
yes, correct, you are.
You didn't mind me filming you in the car?
No, no problem. You're in a public place.
Yeah.
But when you start pointing the camera towards the police building, like the
Yeah.
entrances and exits.
Yeah. I can see it from
obviously,
Google Earth as well.
Also, under the Terrorism Act, it can be perceived that you are doing hostile reconnaissance.
I'm not doing hostile reconnaissance.
Okay, that's why I want to speak to you and clarify what your intention was.
Would someone that would be doing hostile reconnaissance do it in broad daylight? Like,
Quite possibly. We don't know.
I don't think so,
I don't know that.
Don't talk nonsense, mate.
I'm not talking nonsense.
You're talking rubbish, mate. I'm not doing hostile reconnaissance. Don't use words like that.
I can use what I want.
No,
so that's
don't
what
say
my
that.
suspicion
Don't
is.
use words like that.
Okay.
You can't use words like that.
I can.
Hostile reconnaissance. You think this is hostile reconnaissance, yeah?
Can be. It can be.
What, in broad
overtly
daylight?
done. Yeah, it can be.
All of this I can see here, I can see from Google Earth. If I was going to do hostile reconnaissance, I'd do it at night.
But then obviously when my colleagues are going into the building, why
Yeah,
are
I
you
can film
filming
them, mate. I'm going to keep filming them.
I'm just asking you why.
I've told you I'm doing an audit of the police station.
Of Tottenham? Of all the police stations.
I don't have to answer questions. Are we done?
Yeah, just don't go past that. You see that building line there?
Why not?
That is private property. That's,
Is it? Where does it say that?
It's denoted by the different colour of the line.
Is
See,
it?
see, for council parking purposes, this is private property, and this is public property.
I don't know anything about that, to be fair, so I'm
Okay,
not
that's
going
what
to
I'm
argue about that.
advising you.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright.
Can't argue something I don't know, but...
Okay, that's fine. So you can be here all day filming, but as soon as
Okay.
you point your camera at the back doors,
I can film anything I can see from public, mate.
that's fine.
I'm not trying to wind you up, I'm just telling you, like,
Yeah, but
it is what it is, you know what I mean?
also in the current climate, people filming.
What current climate's that?
The threat level we're in.
Okay, what is the current climate? Please explain the current climate.
You should really see what's happened in the last couple of days in European countries. Well,
Yeah, I see, we've got a problem with jihadi terrorists. Yeah? What, when was the last time we had a jihadi attack here?
London Bridge.
Yeah, November last year. And that guy was released from prison. He served half his sentence and he was released from prison. Now, unless you suspect me of being a jihadi terrorist, I suggest, well, then why are you using words like current climate and stuff then?
Because I was talking to you just to make
You said hostile reconnaissance, you said terrorist act,
So
you
when
said
people-
current climate.
when people
Come on,
put-
mate.
When people put
Come on,
cameras at police
No, that's
stations,
not cool, mate. That's not cool. Don't say stuff like that.
I can say what I want.
I understand. Like, it's
Just like
free
you
freedom
can.
of speech,
Exactly.
of course.
Thank you very much.
No, but I'm not disputing that, but it's
Okay.
just a little bit insensitive to be using
But
words
when
like terrorists and
people
stuff.
start pointing the cameras at police stations,
Yeah, but it's not a malicious intent, is it?
but me to speak to you, to engage you, if you're saying I just like filming police stations, all right, you may have a hobby of taking pictures of different police stations. That's fair enough. I've got no problem with that.
Yeah, why have you used those other buzzwords?
Because I come over to you to speak to you, to engage with you, because you filming the police car, the police van stopped up there. Got no problem. You're not pointing at anything that's sensitive.
But what about the number plate? That might be sensitive.
No.
No.
Because reason
The story's
being,
not adding up, mate. There's too many inconsistencies, mate.
The vehicle number plate is not sensitive because you can't access the database to find out what that vehicle is. And if you do check that number plate, that just says it's a police van.
Alright, well, if you're happy that...
So, and this is a lovely big marked vehicle, so it's nothing secretive about it.
Alright.
But I want to speak to people who start filming people, police staff going in and out of buildings.
I'm not interested in
I
any
don't
police
know
staff.
until I speak to you. Yeah?
When was a police station has never been targeted by a terrorist in this country?
Doesn't matter.
Since what, the
Does not
IRA,
matter.
1980s?
Does
Of
not
course it matters,
No,
because
no,
we've got to
just because it's never happened, doesn't mean it's never
extrapolate
gonna
based
happen.
on things that have happened, you know what I mean?
Right. Police officers have been attacked
Yeah.
outside of work, and we've had recent on this borough in North area.
Okay.
People filming police officers coming in and going out of their police buildings in Enfield.
Really?
Yes. All right.
Okay, and what has that resulted in?
We stopped, spoke to them, see what they were doing, and that was it.
Okay, well, this is probably the same case here.
But under the Terrorism Act, you filming sensitive things can be deemed as hostile reconnaissance.
No, it can't, mate. What section are you referring to? You said terrorist act. What section are you referring to?
It's not got an act, it's just filming police vehicles.
What do you mean it's not got an act? You said Terrorist Act
Terrorism
2000.
Act.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
what section are you referring to? There's different sections of the act,
There
isn't
is.
there?
So if I was to stop and search you under the Terrorism Act, it'd be section 43.
Okay, then.
But I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying
I
is,
hope you won't.
hostile filming, you could get arrested for.
You couldn't get arrested, mate.
You can actually.
You ain't got any grounds. Well, then why didn't you do it then?
I'm not doing it because I gathered from what you've told me that you're
fair
not
play,
doing
mate.
something.
Fair play. You've used your judgment.
Exactly.
You know that I'm not a threat. So fair play. But
if I started filming your house,
you don't live here, mate.
and I'm just saying, if I filmed your house, you would come and speak to me about why you filmed my house.
Yeah, but you don't live here, so it's
No,
not.
but I
It's
work
not the
here.
same. You work here, sure. But if you're
Yeah.
from public, to be fair, I know the public
Just
photography
like
laws.
you go into any other building and you start filming everything, people come and speak to you, ask you what you're doing.
Well, maybe this is the whole point of this. To
Alright?
enlighten people about the
I work
public
at the
photography laws.
airport.
Okay.
Alright? As you can see, I work.
Aviation police, yeah?
Exactly.
Alright, fair enough.
So you start filming at the airport, I always take ask what you're doing, and you say.
But an
"Going on
airport
holiday."
isn't a public, is it?
It is actually. It's public
Is it?
and private, yeah.
Okay,
Heathrow
well,
is. It's a bit of
my
a weird
understanding
one.
that Heathrow was a private place, but
It is private, but people have public access to it because it's a transport hub. But it's owned by a private company, therefore it's a private building to a degree.
I understand what you're saying, yeah.
But
Does that mean supermarkets are private, public? Like,
they're
same
public place.
analogy, you've got public access. You might as well crack on, to be honest, mate. I don't want to keep you, you might as well crack on.
I just want to make sure you're doing. That's what.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
That's my shoulder number.
Is that what you'd say to a judge? What if I can't read,
My
mate?
shoulder number. You can see that.
What's your name?
SO 3338.
Alright, what's your name?
My warrant number is 231913. That's my definition.
Alright, buddy, have a good day. Got an interest.
Yeah. What's your interest in?
Don't know, I'm a photographer, I like taking photos.
Any particular reason the police station or?
Curious.
No. What's your name, mate?
So what's your name? Would you mind identifying, please?
Yes. PC 14362 Wales from Tunbridge Police Station. What's your name, bud?
I'm not required to give my
No,
information.
that's fine. Just want to know what you're doing. Seems a bit odd that you're just standing outside filming a police station.
Has it not been I thought it was circulated that I was here.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Could be.
Oh, okay.
Why did you tell someone you're here then, have you?
I was round the front gate filming.
Right. Okay, no, it might not have got to me. So you've been
Yeah.
around the front already, have you?
Yeah, been round the front. I mean, no one spoke to me, but
Right.
I just kind of made my way back here.
Okay.
Yeah, man, just really exercising my right to film.
Alright.
And that's it.
Yeah. What's it for? YouTube or something, is it?
Yeah.
Facebook?
It's not. It's just for my own recreation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what people do?
I don't know. I'm just asking what you're doing.
Oh, okay. No, it's just for my own recreation. I don't have. Any
Obviously, it
sort of-
seems. I just thought we'd come out. Just obviously, it's a site of interest, isn't it? So we've got to check why people are outside loitering around. That's all.
Okay. Have I satisfied that I'm not here for
No, I just
anything?
want to check, make sure you know.
Because technically
Say
speaking,
hello.
I don't have to account for my presence like in a public place. Like
No, but I can stop and say hello, can't I?
you, of course, you can. But obviously, I've given you the courtesy of
Yeah.
an explanation to some extent. But as a member of the public, I can come here. And,
Yeah, I'm
and
not disputing you
record.
can.
Yeah,
I've
of course.
just got to do my job and check everything's fine, because obviously
Yeah,
you get some people that come here that might have sort of an unsavoury interest, that's all.
yeah.
So
Okay.
are you photographing people's vehicle indexes as they come out though? Or?
If they happen to be photographed, then yeah.
Okay. Right, well I'll leave you to it, but I can't guarantee that no one else will come out and have a chat with you though.
All right, my friend.
Okay.
All right, take.